half of these Green Bay Packer fans are delusional. Yes, you heard it from me. Delusional. We have a Green Bay Packer fan that does a show on our network called The Wise Guys, Trey Larkin, who for years says Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL. Never shot him down, ever. And then all of a sudden in the offseason, when he walked off the field with Randall Cobb last year, and everybody said this could be the last time we see Aaron Rodgers in a Green Bay Packer uniform, not because of Aaron Rodgers, it's because of the GM and the president of the organization. Everybody turned their back on Aaron Rodgers. Oh, we got Jordan Love. We've had Jordan Love on our bench for three and a half, 4 years. He's been on the bench long enough. You saw what we did with Brett Favre. Now you see what we're doing with Aaron Rodgers. We got Jordan Love. He's the next thing since sliced bread. And because on Sunday he beat the Bears in Chicago against a young Bears team that's still trying to figure out what their offensive line is, what their offense is, he didn't just beat the Bears, he kicked the living you-know-what out of them, and he had 3 touchdowns in the game. Oh, my God, he's the next Aaron Rodgers. Let's see Jordan Love play against a real good NFC team. Let's see him play against Philadelphia or San Francisco. How about let's see him play against a good AFC defensive team? And he puts up those numbers. And I know Christian Watson didn't play in the game. I don't want to hear it from you Green Bay Packer fans. We didn't even have our best player, Christian Watson. Christian Watson last year in the first 10 games was horrible. Horrible. Until Aaron Rodgers started to trust him and throw him the ball. Okay? I am so tired of listening to certain fans talk about, obviously, their young superstar quarterback.
Week 1 overreactions, everybody.
How about the Seattle Seahawks? Remember years we heard about Russell Wilson. We've got one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. And then all of a sudden, you heard things going on in the locker room. That Wagner wasn't getting along with him. That Sherman wasn't getting along with him. That the defense wasn't getting along with the offense. And Pete Carroll had his problems with Russell Wilson. It started to come out at the end. So what happens? Seattle trades him to Denver, if you remember. And then what happens with all the Seattle fans? Good riddance. He sucked anyways. Meanwhile, he was the one that won you your Super Bowl. He was your quarterback. He was the guy that you guys were praising for years. Oh, my God, he's a top 3 quarterback. He was a runner-up for MVP 2 or 3 times. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'll stand for anybody, okay, of my team. I have never, okay? Am I a Zach Wilson fan? Did I like Zach Wilson when he was drafted? Yes. Did I ever go all out and take shots at Zach Wilson ever on this show? Ever. No. You know why? Because he's my quarterback. I root for the Jets. So why am I going to shoot down the quarterback that's the starter of my team? And even if the Jets decide to part ways with Zach Wilson or decide to trade him if anybody wants him, am I going to go out there and go out of my way to take shots at Zach Wilson? No. Why? Because he doesn't matter. And to say that you want Jordan Love over Aaron Rodgers is a joke. It's an absolute joke. And any fan out there that actually believes, any Green Bay fan actually believes that you would rather Jordan Love as your starting quarterback over Aaron Rodgers at 100% is ridiculous. I don't want to hear it from you guys anymore. And yes, Aaron Rodgers is out of the picture. He's out for the season. Torn Achilles. Who cares, right? That's what I see. How many people laughing at the New York Jets organization after bringing in Aaron Rodgers and making that trade, and then him getting hurt after 4 plays in the first game of the season. How many Green Bay Packer fans were making jokes about Aaron Rodgers' injury? How could you do something like that after a quarterback after 17 years? 17 years, blood, sweat, and tears for the Green Bay Packers and Wisconsin